When it comes to triumphs and trials, the Waynesburg University wrestling team has experienced a lot more triumphs than trials. They just secured their third consecutive President's Athletics Conference championship, as well as sent numerous wrestlers to regionals and nationals. What you don't always see is that most triumphs come off the mat rather than on it. And for senior Matthew Claxton, that is exactly the case when he thought, am I wrestling my last match in my junior season? Fortunately, he'll square up one last time at the Rudy Marisa Fieldhouse this Wednesday when Waynesburg takes on West Liberty, and it will be Claxton's final match as a senior on this team.
Matthew Claxton wasn't exactly sure he was going to have a senior season when he tore his meniscus during his junior season.
Well, they first thought it was going to be a bucket handle tear, which is like one of more severe tears in meniscuses, but it ended up just being like a regular tear, so they just went in through 3 parts of my knee and snipped like 3/4 of my meniscus out.
Of course, when you have an injury like Claxton's, it's going to require gaining some strength back in your knee by resting. And of course, with rest comes gaining weight.
I think in the summer, the heaviest I saw myself on the scale was like 187.5. And that's when I thought I was like managing my weight well, but no.
But to get back to his season weight of 157, Claxton knows the drill when it comes to dieting.
Just cut out a lot of carbs, like no breads or like candy, soda. I don't really drink soda at all. I just try to up my intake on water. Try to drink like a gallon a day, really.
Of course, when it comes to Matt Claxton, he has pre-practice methods teammate Mike Mayon didn't exactly enjoy.
And it smells. What?
The overall goals of the team, on the other hand, are very much in sync. So in sync that Waynesburg secured their third straight PAC title.
Especially win the PAC as a team. That was like a big goal that we set out for ourselves. First semester didn't look too good as a team, but second semester we really pulled our stuff together, and Friday night we brought home the PAC title.
The accolades have been there for most of Claxton's tenure at Waynesburg. One thing that Matt Claxton feels Waynesburg doesn't receive enough of: respect and recognition. He's hopeful that it comes their way in the future.
Hopefully we do, yes. I think we might get a little bit more just because it's a three-peat. And Jake going for a second national title. But I always just feel like we're going to be kind of like the underdog of a lot of campuses, even though on Waynesburg's campus we're one of the best teams.
Even when the going gets tough like it was for Waynesburg last semester, you always have the people that make work worth showing up for. For Matt Claxton, that person is Gennaro Bonaventura.
I'm looking at him right now, Gennaro right there. Dude puts a smile on my face every day. You could just get your butt whooped one night, come back on practice on a Monday, on a cold, wet Monday, you really don't want to practice, you're tired, and G's in there screaming and yelling in your face. We love the guy.
Claxton is thankful for those cold, wet Mondays that he can still show up for. But it was never a doubt in his mind, even after suffering 2 season-ending injuries in his sophomore and junior seasons, that he would be back on the mat.
I felt like you only get to do this as much as you possibly can, so I felt, why not just keep doing it?
For Claxton, leading by example is the most important thing when it comes to bringing up the next batch of Woo Brawlers.
I think I do a lot of good things correctly and make it impactful for the freshmen. So they can look up and remember, hey, Matt Claxton did this right. I'll try to do it like him.
He's one of the biggest jokesters on the team, which I love the guy to death. I'd do anything for him, honestly, and he was a big role model for me coming into my first season on the wrestling team.
Everyone wants to go out on top at the end of it all, and for Claxton, his senior season will be his favorite part of the ride.
Definitely my senior year. Starting out rough, and then finishing it like a team like this year, definitely as your last ride. It's the best one.
Personality and spontaneity of Claxton might be the thing that his teammates miss the most.
I think it's the way I carry myself and the way I look out on certain things. I think I have a very unique, different outlook on life. I'm covered in ridiculous tattoos. My favorite one is probably the UFO on my leg. I got that for my 21st birthday.
The inspiration for that one?
It's my birthday, and I have money in my pocket. I have about like 13 or 15 or something like that. It just feels like sandpaper on your skin at this point.
When Claxton graduates this spring, he wants to be remembered in a simple yet memorable way.
When I leave this program in a couple weeks, I want to be remembered as a guy who always came with a smile on his face. Could get his butt whooped in a match, but walk off, smile on his face, just be ready to learn always.
For WCTV News, I'm Sam Hickson reporting.